guys, this is Mike Menza from the Roots of Rhythm. This is one of my favorite guitars of all time. This is a 100% original Gibson 1957 Goldtop. In my opinion, I think that some of the best music in history, rock and roll blues music, came out of this model right here. To me, this guitar has a tone, it has a crunch, it has something about it. The sound is just impeccable. And I could just play it for the rest. If there was one guitar that I could just say I could play for the rest of the time, it would be either a 57 Goldtop or probably a 59 Les Paul. Now, why is this guitar so special to me? This model is the model that Duane Allman and Dickey played back in the late 60s and early 70s. If you listen to the Fillmore album, the Fillmore East album in New York City, I mean, the tone that came out of these guitars is just something that I can listen to till the end of time. It's just an amazing, incredible tone, especially when you put it into, any of the vintage amplifiers. Even, I mean, you could just play it in your living room without it plugged in. You can hear it. It's just, there's nothing, in my opinion, that compares to a 57 Les Paul. Now, what makes this guitar really special to me is in the early records that Duane Allman was on in the Allman Brothers, he played this guitar. I mean, you listen to the Dreams recording, it's so beautiful. He plays this guitar. He played it on the Layla album with Eric Clapton, Derek and the Dominoes. Incredible album. And it wasn't until it got close to the Fillmore where Duane got a 59 Les Paul, beautiful sunburst Les Paul. And Dickey started playing a 57 Les Paul. And I mean, if you listen to any of those live recordings, it's incredible. I mean, you listen to Dickey Betts' tone as well. It's just the sweetest, most unbelievable tone, right? And then you listen to all those records, like Ramblin' Man. Later on, he's playing those guitars, right? And there's just something about it that you cannot replicate the tone from a 57. Now, these pickups changed the game for rock and roll. These are humbucking pickups that Gibson came out with in 1957. These pickups are 57 pickups. They mark history in rock and roll. It took it to a whole nother level, okay? Everybody had to have them. Jimmy Page, right? Eric Clapton, all the early records. They had these pickups right here. So not only the PAFs on this Les Paul make this guitar very special, what makes this guitar so rare is that only from the middle of 1957 to the middle of 1958, they made the Gibson Goldtop. Then it went to Sunburst, which is a whole nother story. But before the middle of 1957, they had P90s. These guitars have the sweetest tone.
Okay, so this is in many ways a very typical 57 Goldtop. First year of humbuckers, PAFs, they're killer. These are a little bit later, they have stickers on them. It's late 57, which is cool. Big round neck, small frets still. This one kind of has a high logo. So it's a later 57. The unusual thing about it is it has a mahogany top. And what I mean by all Les Pauls have a maple top, almost all. The Customs have a mahogany top. It's cut out of one piece. This is one of those. It was, I don't know if they were made to be Customs with 2 pickups. Who knows? You can see here in the cutaway on a normal Les Paul, you'll see that maple cut right there. This is one big piece of mahogany. And if we look in the back, we open the cover, you can see a normal Les Paul, you'll see the route right into the maple. This one, you could see solid mahogany. It was probably easier to make. This is a light back, sometimes they're dark backs. There's a light back, all mahogany, very light. I think it's like, I don't know, 8 pounds, maybe 7.5. It's really light. Some people don't like the mahogany top. Some people love the mahogany top. I don't think it really matters. They all sound unbelievable. Goldtop, near mint, found in an abandoned house in the Midwest. Well, I snatched this baby up quick. Not only was it the first year, 1957, for the PAF humbucking pickups, but a little side note, it was the first year of what we love, the 5-latch case. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All the Les Paul cases were 4-latch, and around mid-57 and up through the bursts, they're 5-latch. And these cases are going for astronomical numbers right now. This one's really nice, a little dusty.
Hey everyone, I want you to get a pair of headphones, sit back and listen to the first 2 Allman Brother albums. But more importantly, I want you to listen to the Live at the Fillmore East album. Because Dickey Betts and Duane Allman were the first people in the world that really took these guitars, these Les Pauls, to a level that nobody ever did before. They captured a tone from these guitars that you could hear in the Fillmore East album. They mastered the tone. I don't think anybody in the world has ever come close to that. But you could hear it in those albums. There was no pedals. There was nothing like that. It was the amplifier in the guitar. They basically knew the levels of the amps and the guitar to get the sweetest tone possible. And that's something that I strive for every day. My father strives for every day. We're in a band together. It's something that's incredibly hard. But if you can get that tone, there's really nothing like it. So I really appreciate everyone watching today. This is a really special guitar for me. Just a part of history, a part of music history. Please go and subscribe to my channel. There's going to be a lot more.